Welcome back, my Brewing Nerds and Gamers. Oh, it's 9 p.m. Let us wait 10 hours. We're going to stand in one spot for 10 whole hours. Yes. Nothing weird about that. Excuse me. Excuse me. We are going to go to Balmora. It is a nice misty morning here in the I got some crushed fiber here in the middle of Morrowind. Where are we exactly? We are what is this area called? I'm not entirely sure. There's a name for this area. It's like the Dead Scar or whatever. I can't remember. Like, this is the, like, Satanin up to Hillaode and Narmak is up here. All of this is basically the marsh area. Vivek is the capital, and it's kind of sits out here on the water. And there's a name for all this area here. I believe that Balmora, like, the area, like, extends down here to Saran. Maybe even Altsaltha, but extends down here to Saran and just includes a lot of this. And it's just a whole lot of wasteland looking area. Not very pleasing to walk around, but this mod definitely improves the look of the game. So maybe it is kind of pretty to walk around. I'd be very interested to see how it changed. We did not join the Imperial Cult. We haven't joined any guilds yet because we're just trying to get to Balmora. We want to do a few missions and quests for maybe the main storyline before we start taking on extra stuff. Got a little extra points at acrobatics. And here's a stilt. Okay. Okay. I don't remember if I mentioned this in a previous episode. But tell me this is not a stilt strider. It's a strider, and it looks like he's standing on stilts. But supposedly it's a silt strider? Yeah, S-I-L-T. God damn it. Welcome. Thank you. That sign says welcome, I guess. And here we are in Balmora. Oh, it looks so much prettier. It's got a lot more trees planted. It looks more like it looks more like it's in the middle of a forest, but that's not really. I don't know. Hey, Hool. Greetings, Balmora, citizens of the Empire. Got a secret for me. Some advice. Don't fight when you're tired. Any rumors? And how do you think it was that bloated Imperial plutocrats got the charge to exploit the Caldera ebony deposits and not a native great house or local colonists? Big frat bribes, I tell you, and friends in high places. Yeah, so technically speaking, ebony is an illegal item to trade in. Unless you are a sanctioned dealer. So ebony armor in this game is much harder to come across, especially at low levels, because ebony itself is a protected trade. So if you go into an ebony mine, you cannot. Oh, hello. You're just holding a knife? Look, Outlander, foreigners are not very popular in Morrowind, so try to make yourself more agreeable. If you expect people to be helpful, you're not the type I like to deal with. Oh, wow. Kimono Tong. Oh, God, you're new. So the Kimono Tong. Okay. The Kimono Tong in Morrowind are like the Dark Brotherhood. Except they're not like. They're not praising a dark god. The Kimono Tong are just a business. You can't join. Can you join the Kimono Tong? Can you join the Kimono? Oh, yeah. In this game, you can join the Kimono Tong. You can't join the Dark Brotherhood. That's right. You can secretly join the Kimono Tong. You know, actually, now that I think about it, I think there is something about the Kimono Tong worshipping a god. I can't remember. I honestly can't remember. Mostly because I've never played a sneaky character in this game, so I've never really known what you can do. In the last episode, though, oh my, whoa, is it brighter in here? Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Get that gamma correction. Let's get that right in the middle. There we go. This looks a little bit better. If I walk outside, oh yeah, it looks a lot better now. I have nothing to repair. Do you have anything to sell? Just heavy. Just all heavy stuff. All heavy. All heavy all the time. We're just a society of businessmen. We're Dunmer and we're proud. We're tired of seeing Morrowind run by outsiders who understand nothing about Morrowind. We're tired of trying to explain this over and over again to ignorant outlanders. Which is me. You and the Kimono Tong. Yeah. An outlander is anyone born and raised outside of Morrowind. You and the Kimono Tong doesn't like outlanders. Thanks for asking. So the Kimono Tong are basically like mafia. They're like the mob. And there's a lot of Kimono Tong in this council club. So I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time here. I just want to see if they have anything here really to buy, and they don't. Iron arrows, bright torches, nothing of interest for me. Oh, they give training too. I can train up my athletics. That's interesting. Oh, you do barter and training. Mercantile, speechcraft, and athletics. That's awesome. You also sell Guide to Balmora, Varenfell, and the House of Troubles, which is a book I believe talks about the which one is it? Not the House Drez. Not House Indral. It's a you know what? It's a sixth house. There's like a sixth house of Morrowind. Like there's House Drez, which is the plantation owners. House Indral, which is the temple. House Slough, Redder, and Telvanni are the three main houses that Outlanders deal with. And then there's like one extra house, which is like the Forgotten House, which I can't remember what they called it. Well, whatever. Oh, hold on. Actually, there was something I wanted to ask about West Gash, the Western Highlands of Varenfell and West Gash, Aldvalathi. Cool. Nisus, north of Aldrune, Caldera. So the West Gash pretty much includes all of this area. This like all of here, Margon. Oh, this added a few extra spots on my map. That's cool. That is cool. Ald Redania, Ald Saltha, Ald Valathi, Ald Rune, a Musa camp, which is an Ashlander camp. Azura's Coast, excuse me, which includes Malagmar, Sadrith Mora, Dagonfell, Ald Redania, Telarune, Telmora, Telbernora. So yeah, Malagmar, Telbernora, Telmora. This is the, what is it called again? The Ascadian Isles? Ascadian Isles is the area... Is this area. This is the Ascadian Isles down here. Which include Pelagiad, Sedanine, Vivek, Saran, Altsatha. This area down here. This is the... I keep wanting to say Arathi Highlands, but it's not. Azura's Coast. This up here is the Azura's Coast. And then there's the northern area, which the Black Marsh is where the Argonians are from. Dagon Fell, which is a city, a village to the north. Dagoth which is the bad guy of the game. Erebimisium Camp. Ghost Gate, which we know about. The Great Houses. House Lau, House Rider, and House Tavani, House Andres. 3 of these guys' houses have territorial interest on Varenfell. The other 2, Dresden and Indral, are now represented on Varenfell. The 3 great houses on Varenfell identify themselves by their traditional colors: red for Redoran, yellow for Halal, and brown for Telvanni. Thus, members of House Halal may be referred to collectively as yellows. I've never heard that before, but okay. There's also a 6th house, but most people don't know or talk about it, so that's probably why they're not talking about it here. The Inner Sea, the mainland between Morrowind and Varenfell, because Varenfell includes the entire mainland. Cool, West Gash. What is the northern area called, though? The Pediomatic Ocean? Oh, okay. The waters of the Pediomatic Ocean completely surround Tamriel. The continent of Akavir lies across the Padomaic Ocean to east, and the continent of Atmora lies across the Sea of Ghosts to the north. The Sea of Ghosts is named for the northern waters lying between Tamriel and the northern continent of Atmora, which I can't remember. Atmora, I believe that's where the High Elves live. Red Mountain is the giant mountain in the center of the map, which we won't be going to for some time. Sheogarad. The large island of Sheogarad lies north of Varenfell and Shiara Island, and its associated lesser islands are a maritime wilderness. North from the Sea of Ghosts, the region is largely hostile, uninhabited, with 2 small villages, Ardania and Dagon Fell. Dagon Fell is the only settlement reached by ship services. Although island-to-island transport to Sheogarad must be provided by the traveler. Important to note. Specific place. I'm not here to give you directions, Outlander. Go ask your friends. The Somerset Isle is a green and pleasant land of fertile. Most settlements are small and isolated and dominated by ruling seats, local rivers. There are few good natural ports, and the natives are unwelcoming to foreigners. So the ancient and chivalric high culture of the Aldmer. Oh yeah, Somerset Isle is where the Aldmer live. I can't remember anything about Atmora. Not Telmora, Azure's Coast, Telvanni Tower, Valenwood? That's where the Bosmer live. Gosh, I am just drawing a blank. There is a name for this area here. It is just an ashland. Oh, god damn it. I think that's what it is. This area here to the north is basically just the Ashlands, and it's called that because literally it's just Ashen Lands. It's where a lot of the Ashlander camps live, except for this Erebinisium camp, which lives right here. But most of the other ones live there. Margon, I cannot even remember. I don't remember anything about Margon. There's Teleroon, there's Sage's Moor. We added a lot more spots to our map so that we know where they are. Telmora. And the Ahimusa camp. So we got 2 camps here which we know about, and there's one more camp that's like in there. There's Dagon Fell. This island up here is Solstheim, which is the DLC map area. This is Sheograd, the island to the north. Yeah. So that's all. Let's just get out of here, because we are obviously not wanted. There is a side quest, though, in this game that requires you to kill off 5 people in this council club, which it's almost impossible to do, because as soon as you attack someone, you just can't even... They all kill you, and you get a massive amount of what am I trying to say? You get a massive amount of bounty on you, and everyone in the club attacks you, so it's almost impossible to attack them. But there is apparently a quest to kill off 5 people in that council club, and that was what the guy in Moonmouth Legion Fort was going to give us. So here we are in Balmora. This little lake divides, not lake, what am I talking about? This little river divides up left and right, the west and east part of Balmora. I know we have to go to East Balmora first, but I want to take some time to look around the area. What are we at? 6? That's cool. Kind of want to go to an inn, get a bed. There's the bed situation in this town, a little harder to find. We'll be able to get a bed once we go and meet Chaos Cascades. Let's talk to the pawnbroker. Pawnbroker has some stuff to buy, not a whole lot. Pawnbrokers are generally just places where you can sell stuff. You can just sell random things. So if you have something random on you, and like this one, see? Boom. I can sell it. Done. Sold. Not even a problem. They will buy most of anything, but they also don't have a lot of gold on hand. So you have to keep that in mind. Repair prongs, apprentice hammers, armor hammers, useless. Here you can buy some alchemical stuff. Again, not going to bother. Aedra Daedra, blah, 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 blah. Nothing important. Okay. Not even going to put an extra point in that because I don't care. What is this place? This is an outfitter. Clagius Clander. Clagius Clandler, yeah. Outfitters are kind of cool because they have... oh man, this guy sucks. This is a terrible outfitter. Bargain Restore Health is terrible. Bargain Restore Fatigue. Jesus, these are terrible. These are all terrible. Everything he's selling here is terrible. Not even gonna bother buying anything here. Sometimes you can find some good equipable stuff at an outfitter. There is not so much. This is a tradesman, I believe. Yep. The traders are a little bit more useful in what they sell. They basically sell a lot of the same things pawnbrokers sell. They buy up a lot of the same things, but they usually just have better stuff. Like a Demon Tonto. That's pretty cool. Bound Dagger for 60 seconds. Devil Spear. Look at this. Look at this spear. That's 165. Cast when use a bound spear for 60 seconds on self. Lightning shield for 1 to 10 points for 10 seconds on self. I am going to go ahead and buy that. I'm going to go ahead and buy that. I'm going to keep it along with my steel halberd, because a bound spear is amazing. It has 70 charge. So we're going to go ahead and keep a hold of that. Fiend Tonto. Oh, and the Fiend Katana, which is actually just good on its own right, because Katana's a very good one-handed long blade. If you happen to use long blades. Nordic Iron Helm, heavy, light, 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 heavy, 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 light, 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 heavy, heavy, light, light. No medium stuff at all. Very, very depressing, but that's okay. So we're gonna bring the cost down on this a little bit. Boom, done. Awesome, great. Glad to know you. Well, you're a trade. I'm a trader, general merchant. I buy and sell a little of everything, weapons, armor, blah blah blah. Okay, so that's another merchant. Here we go. An armorer sells armor and weapons. you might have a little better in the armor department. You have sweet pauldrons. Armoon bone mold. That's interesting. That's interesting. We will sell these pauldrons. I believe I know those pauldrons, and I think they probably look ridiculous. God damn it. Okay. Bone mold, helm, light, medium, medium. Oh! Armon bone mold helm. Thank you. Get rid of that thing. This is a way better bone mold helm. Oh. Drow helm. Or Drew helm. I don't know how you want to pronounce it. Expensive as fuck, though. Damn. But you can see why I'm talking about the Drew helm. The Drew armor so heavily. Look at that. It's so good. It's so good. I just can't afford it right now. That sucks. That really sucks. I wish I could. Bone mold shield. I can't wear shield, so that's not very useful. Kind of wish I had now because it would increase. What is this? Oh, this is a lot better than this, isn't it? Yes, it is. We're gonna sell that, and we're gonna sell that. We're gonna buy. Is that the only one? Yes. We're going to buy a bone mold. Not all three. Goodness gracious. Great balls of fire. Bone mold greaves. We'll buy that. Bracers we already have. So that's everything, right? Yeah. And oh man, how I wish. But I can afford it. I could afford the Drew helm, but I think you can also find a Drew helm in the game. Probably be just worth it more to find it, but holy crap, you can see how awesome those two things. And that's at our current level of medium armor, which sucks. So there's a Drew helm, there's a Drew shield, and then there's also Drew armor. So if you have all three put together, it's pretty freaking awesome. Having all three of them, it is absolutely amazing. And I think what's going to happen is later on in the game, we're actually going to switch from using a spear to using something else. Just because I want to wear that Drew shield because of how much armor it gives. Holy crap, it's so good. It's so good. Okay, well, the cost is pretty high. I don't really have anything to sell him, so we're just going to try to bump it down. Good. And then remember, every time we do that, it ups our mercantile just a wee little bit. Just the tiniest little bit every single time we do that. Till it's really not worth it. Why did I go with mercantile? Why did I put mercantile there? I am such an idiot. I should have put, like, what? Conjuration? I should have put conjuration or mysticism. I should have just put mysticism there. Why did I do mercantile? I'm an idiot. You know what I did? You know why I did mercantile? Because I wanted I wanted illusion, and I kind of wanted some synergy. But now I'm kind of regretting it. But that's okay. Those kinds of mistakes happen in this game. You will do that all the time. That's okay. It happens. We will put the hell. Oh my god. Would you look at me? I look ridiculous. If I put the... Oh, no, I don't want that. I want that. I put that on, and... Oh, would you look at these pauldrons? Would you look at these pauldrons? They look terrible. I'm just gonna take that off. Oh my gosh. It's the same. You know what I'm gonna do? Where's the other ones? Hold on. Do you have the normal pauldrons? Yes, you do. What is that? 16, 16. They are literally the same. I can't do this. I'm sorry. I'll pay the there. Now I look at least normal. God. There we go. And just forget the robe. Forget the robe. It actually, the robe makes it look worse because it shows my neck so much. But there you go. Now we've got some good, now we have some good, decent armor. We're fully equipped with medium armor. So now that now that we won't be getting more points in our light armor like we were, which was affecting our training of medium armor. So now there's that. We look pretty good. This is the Guild of Mages. And this is the Guild of Fighters. And then we have a bookseller over here as well. There's a bookseller. I think that's a tavern. So we'll check that out. We'll check out the bookseller. The bookseller, as you no doubt could tell, buys books. But they can also you can sell them scrolls as well. Usually, though, they have a very small amount of money. This person actually has a good amount of money. I think maybe the mod fixed up a lot of their money that they have. But this, you go to a bookseller to buy books, and there's actually quests in the game that have you go to buy books, and books help you. You know, you read the books to learn more about the world, and then bada bing, bada boom, you actually you know, you learn more about the world, and that's very useful. I believe this is an alchemical shop. Oh, it's the House Halal office, Council Manor, which will take part later on in the main story. Narana Manor. All these manors are. This is kind of the rich district up here. And you can tell actually by this one person who's sitting here and is actually got dreads on and everything, but he's wearing exquisite outfits. You've got an alchemist and a fine clothier. This is where, if you are cheap and you just want to make a ton of money, this is where you would come. Because, alright, let's come here and barter with her and see what she has. First off, she's got master level calcinator, albemic, mortar and pestle, and retort. So if you have enough money and you can buy all four of them, fine. She has massive amounts of things to make stuff. Marshmallow for restore health, vampire dust, pearl, stowed soap, blank anchor. But really what you're looking for, and I can't remember what it is. Can't remember which two it is. It's not muck. Not scales. She's got void salts for restore magicka. She's got diamonds. Allet hide. Oh, I think an allet is actually one of the things that are much stronger than the Kogutis. But I can't remember what an allet is. I don't remember what an allet is. Trauma root. Basically, she has. I can't remember what it is, but it's some combination of 2 or 3 different items that she has for sale here. Like 2 combinations of 2, right? You can buy them and she'll restock them all the time, and you can use those to just basically make potions. So you just buy them, you make potions, you sell them back to her for a high price, boom, and she's got 3,000 gold she can sell. She's also got a ton of potions you can buy from her. Just a ton of different kinds of potions, whatever kind of potions you need. All exquisite, all of the highest. Potion of mark, or potion of recall. Does she have a potion of mark? I don't think she has a mark potion. No, it does not look like she has a potion of mark. But basically, this is where you would come and you just use what you just use what assistance do you need? This service to make a ton of money. And what do you want? Oh gosh. And I don't think MGSO actually fixes that, although it probably it probably makes it a little harder for you to make money off of it. But as far as I know, it's still a broken system that we just don't want to use. Now, the Fine Clothier is the best place to find all of the best of clothes, rings. You can find expensive rings, extravagant amulets, exquisite amulets. Exquisite is the highest level. So if I were to buy, let's say, an exquisite amulet and take it to be enchanted, it has a threshold, I believe, of 80, which is the highest among the amulets. I can't remember exactly how much, but ipso facto, the amount you spend on the amulet determines how high of a enchantment you can put on it. Same thing with clothes. So you can have extravagant clothes, which give you some amount of enchanting. But then, if I does she even have exquisite shirts? I don't think so. I think she only has extravagant, but she has an exquisite robe, an exquisite skirt, which can actually give you quite a bit. But she doesn't have any exquisite shirts right now. I think she'll get them later. But we're not going to buy any because I don't have anything to enchant with anyhow, so that doesn't matter. Last thing I want to look at on this side of the town, check out. So I want to come over here. Yeah, you'll also notice like most of the Dunmer guards, like Halal guards, veteran guards, Telvanni guards, the house guards, they all wear these bone mold armor. So they look just like I do, which is kind of interesting, but whatever. Balmora 8 plates, which is a bar. It's a very nice bar. What is this? Oh, tavern playlist. Oh, that's cool. It actually tells you the different songs that are being played. Do you have a bed, though? I want a bed. I want to rent a room. You do not. What services do you... Gold Halal Council Manor, House, Temple Faithful, Mages Guild, Fighters Guild, Imperial Cult, Moratong. Oh my gosh. Oh, the Moratong. The Moratong is an Assassin's Guild. Okay, I just messed that up terribly. The Kimono is basically a... Oh, you can rent a room. You can rent a room here. Who rents rooms? Do you rent rooms? Yes, you rent rooms. Please give me a room for 10 gold. I will take it. So the Kimono is basically just a mob. You can't join the Kimono. You're actually fighting against the Kimono most of the time. The Morrowind is an Assassin's Guild, which basically handles a lot of the outside Imperial law killings that involve with Dunmer law. But that's enough of that, because what I want to do is I want to rest until I'm healed. Whew. Every time I rest anywhere, I'm always worried I'm going to get attacked. We are way past the level of this episode, so I apologize for that. In the next episode, we'll explore the other side of Balmora, and we'll also be able to go to Chaos Cascades. Hopefully by that point, we'll get to Chaos Cascades. Until then, please leave a like or comment below if you enjoyed the video, and as always, subscribe for more. Until next time, good night.